Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Breakfast with Pals. MRGonzoPR here. Welcome to the channel, my friend Florida Freaks. How are you today, sir? How's everything?
I have coffee.
Oh, we both got coffee. I'll put my coffee over here. I'm on a different desk, but right here, red cup coffee wise.
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Fantastic. How are you?
Good, man. Early in the morning. Usually I'm awake at 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning, and stuff like that. But yeah, man, good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So how was your weekend so far?
It's productive, finally.
Productive. Yeah, I saw you put a blog on last night. Epcot construction news and stuff like that. So let's drive in. What are the news for Epcot and what you saw there and stuff like that?
That's the thing. I was hoping that I was going to be able to get to Epcot and everything else like that. But the problem I was facing though was that the trickle down that's coming out of California for D23. Since I'm not in California, obviously, and a little bit of information would be coming out from other friends of mine and stuff like that is actually out there, and so I had to wait for that information and then rush over to Epcot because I wanted to do like an on-location type deal and show off what I learned, somewhat of what I learned. If you watch the video, I don't know much, but I work with it. I do stuff like that and make sure everything's set up. So it went pretty good though.
Gotcha. So what do you think? Let's start with the easy stuff. What do you think of the new logo? You saw it already. What's your thoughts about? Well, it's not actually new because they used this logo before a couple of years ago. I think back in the day. I don't know if you saw the new one compared to the one they used before. But what do you think? What's your thoughts? Do you like it? You don't like it?
It's all right. With the D23 logo.
No, I mean the Epcot.
The Epcot logo.
Yeah, the Epcot logo. Yeah.
I like it because it's kind of, like you said, it's kind of retro. It's kind of back to the original plan, which it looks good. It looks cool. I like the look of it. The E and the P and the C and the O and the T, the way it's written out.
The way it's written out, correct. Yeah.
It brings me back to the 80s type feel of Epcot, which is cool. Yeah. And I want that, but I hope they're going to, well, it seems like they are doing it, that they're going to do what Epcot was intended to do. And that is to move forward, show off new stuff, change all the time. They went through a 25-year period where they didn't change hardly anything.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to. Hey, Laura is in there.
That's my brother. What's up? How are you?
Jelly. Yep. So yeah, I'm glad that they're doing that. I'm glad that they're pushing forward, but it's cool. I hope that they do kind of tinge on the old school stuff of Epcot.
Yeah.
For us old school people who started Epcot basically by going to it all the time.
I was born the other day, so I don't know what you're talking about. But it's fun, man. And
I've been going since I was -0. So
-0. Yeah, that's right. It's about time. And I was we were talking about it last night in the Friends with Disney, another blog another life that we have to go with that and stuff like that. That it's about time that Epcot changes, and I think they hold the budget a little bit because I saw the construction with Animal Kingdom and Avatar and all this expansion going on. Now Magic Kingdom with Thorn going up. And I think it's about time Epcot had this construction update kind of thing. And there's a lot of things that we're not going to see at Epcot anymore, right? Like they already removed the memorial flags they had in the front, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The first side is already taken out and it's flattened and ready to go. What they're doing is they're doing a couple of phases. The first phase was to take out the right-hand side, which they did, and keep it flat because they're getting ready to completely redo that whole entire area. And they've taken out the left side now. and that's still got walls up, still got everything. But once that's done, maybe for about 2 or 3 weeks, I'm thinking, while they get the next plan in order, it's going to be a flat surface, completely flat. It's not going to have anything. They even taken out the. They're actually starting. They're in process of taking out the little plant centerpiece that they always had there, and that's gone too, because I believe they're putting a fountain in right there. It's going to be a big major fountain. They're taking out the big fountain that's in front of the Spaceship Earth. So it's going to be really flat for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then after that, then the walls are going to go back up again. We're going to be redirected in different areas, and then they're going to completely redo this whole section.
Yeah, there's going to be like I don't know if you saw D23. They came out with this. How do we call it? Like project model kind of thing they're going to do, and they're going to put a lot of trees and stuff like that. So it's going to look good, man. It's going to look good, and I think the hotel's coming up too. Are they going to build the hotel to the right side already, or do you know about that or no? They were planning to do an Epcot hotel.
Yeah, the Epcot hotel. It was speculated that it was going to be in the front end of the whole entire park. Before you got in the park, you would have to go through the hotel. Kind of like how California's set up, where you basically have to go through a hotel to get to the park. I think it's California Adventure. You have to do that.
Yeah, and I think that we were talking about this yesterday. I know you and I we talk about it privately. That there was a person who did a Twitter and is supposed to, and it seems like Brazil's coming to Epcot.
That's right.
We were talking about it last night, but remember we were talking about it.
So you saw that too, then? You saw the tweet?
Yeah, we talked about it last night.
The notorious tweet.
Yeah, I feel bad for the person, man.
I know.
They're probably going to need a new job, man.
I know. I think he told them that out of confidence.
Yeah.
Because it was somebody else who tweeted it. It wasn't actually him. It's just they were giving him credit for it. They were like, oh, he's going over there to recruit new recruits for the new Brazil pavilion. He was probably like, dude.
Well, apparently the tweet was supposed to be like something that they were hiring.
They were hiring, yeah.
Yeah, or something like that.
Well, Disney likes to be authentic. So whenever they have a nation or whatever, they go to the actual country and they recruit the people from the country and bring them over as cast members. So that's what they're doing. But they didn't really say anything in D23 quite yet about the country, as they haven't got to that panel yet.
I think it's gonna be.
So of course I broadcasted it all over YouTube.
I think there's gonna be a lot of great news.
I don't work for Disney.
There's gonna be good news today at D23. They're gonna save the best for last, man. So I think it's gonna be good. Yeah. I think they're gonna throw a curve and they're gonna come out with something new. Yeah. Maybe a new park. Maybe something new.
There is something you do need to talk about.
What's that?
Because they're not. They just like you said. They kind of hinted off a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they drop shop on it, and they're going to talk about it at the end of D23. It would be today, really. It would be Sunday.
Yeah.
We would be talking about it. Is the Star Wars Hotel. Now it's called a space ship. Yeah. And I don't know how they're going to pull that off, but.
Yeah. Well, that actually came out some news the other day. I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday. Let me see if I still have it on the phone. It's going to be like, it's not going to be obviously a regular hotel. That's for sure. Yeah. It's gonna be like some type, like a 2 or 3 day weekend, like a cruise ship. You go a 2 or 3 day thing. But we talk about 4. You can fit up to 5 people in the room, and it will cost you around $7,200 just for those 5 people.
Oh crap!
Yeah, man, it's gonna be expensive, and you can't have only one night. You have to have 2 or 3 nights because you're gonna have total experience. It's like you're gonna get in the hotel, and it's just like you're gonna fly from Earth to the ship, up to space, and then you're gonna have all the interaction and all the stuff like that. So it's gonna be awesome. But the price is expensive, man. 7,200. That's about 1,000 and something per person, more or less.
Pretty.
Let's see. My brother says the news are that Brazil will open in 2022 summer. Yeah, that's all we heard, and hopefully today they will mention it officially if they haven't done it yet. I haven't watched the news, but they usually wait to later on to watch it. So
I'm wondering where. But as I was roaming around Epcot yesterday, I was wondering where they're going to put that pavilion to.
That's a good question, man. I don't know. I think they had a spot between what was it? Between Mexico, that open space they have there.
Yeah,
that's my thought. That's not. They haven't said anything about it, but that's one of my thoughts.
Because that's like basically the only spot they have.
Yeah, unless they put it somewhere else that we don't know we got space or something.
Unless they take the African little, makeshift that they have there. And
yeah, it could be.
That's not really a pavilion. That the African area is.
Yeah, it's not. It's just like a little representation kiosk kind of thing. Yeah. So
Lion King right now.
That's what it. That's what it is. Yeah. That's where you said that they had music the other day.
Well, that's the thing. On my channel, it's been an ongoing thing where every time I do an update,
okay,
I walk past Africa and I'm like, one day we'll get that Africa pavilion. Africa, you're gonna get the pavilion.
Yeah.
And but I noticed, they started playing music as you walk through, and a lot of times it's African style music that they're playing as you're walking through.
Yeah.
And of course they got the drums there, which sometimes I yell at them because they ruin my video, and they do it on purpose. They're looking over at me like, ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, stop it.
They're going through the beat. Hey, I was looking where you were talking, and it says that the rumor is that it's going to go between Italy and Germany pavilions.
Whoa.
Because let's see, an empty 1.5 acre left to a future pavilion since the park opened in 1982. So they already, I'm pretty sure that Disney always planned everything ahead. So they'll probably just, like we were saying earlier, they hold out because they have all this interaction, all this upgrades and stuff. Hey, Cargo, how are you? Welcome.
Good morning, Cargo.
And it's gonna be great, man. I think.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Well, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, and the other thing is that we know for a fact Animal Kingdom is gonna be there for a little bit with everything they have already. I mean, we got the Star Wars line going on.
Yeah.
We got Magic Kingdom and all these parts going up. I don't think they're gonna do anything real soon about Animal Kingdom. What do you think?
As far as Animal Kingdom goes, a long time ago, I caught word of Indiana Jones ride, Indiana Jones coming to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of like that shifted with Disney saying that maybe we're going to put it in Animal Kingdom. We're going to take Dino Land out.
Yeah.
From what I heard, rumors like that. And then now the shift is actually coming back to Hollywood Studios, because originally what they planned to do was to take out the centerpiece, the 1985 centerpiece that they have with the lake and everything else like that, and just that little dull area that has the lake, the huge lake in front, the dinosaur ice cream shop, just to give you a general idea of where I'm talking about. And but we have Indiana Jones stunt show there.
True, which I heard is going to change a little bit, isn't it? That's a rumor.
From what I heard a long time ago, what I heard is that they were going to move the stunt show over. Yeah. Like basically to the left side, and then put the ride in next to it, and then in front of there where the lake is, Echo Lake. Thank you very much, Walter.
Yeah. Hey, Walter, how are you?
Echo Lake was going to converge into an Indiana Jones area.
Yeah.
So, but then all of a sudden they shifted to Animal Kingdom because they, Disney likes to take the land that they have and utilize it. So they have a lot of land over there.
Yeah.
They do. So they were thinking about moving it over there. But from what I heard, it's shifting back this way. It's still in process, though. They haven't even opened up construction permits yet, as far as
Yeah.
Indiana Jones goes. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the ride, man. I like Indiana Jones a lot. I'm a big fan of Indiana Jones.
me too.
And I think the show could have a little makeover already. I mean, it's been too long. Again, we're lucky enough that we can go to Disney whenever we want, and
Yeah.
it gets tired. I know a lot of people probably have. There's a bunch of people who haven't seen it yet, which is a good show. But it would be good to have a ride, Indiana Jones. We're missing that. And I think Disney's coming with it real soon for here in Orlando.
Just as Walter's saying, the Parks and Resorts panel goes on at 1 p.m. I think California time.
California time, so it will be what, 4 o'clock our time.
4 o'clock our time.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of big announcements and stuff like that. And by the way, you guys, thank you for being here. I know it's early in the morning for some of you, so thank you for the support. Please make sure you subscribe to Florida Freaks. I put the link there in the chat, so make sure you subscribe to him. A lot of good, a lot of good blogs and Disney fan and gaming, but mostly Disney stuff. So, and again, it's a good friend of mine. So please support him. Make sure you link and subscribe to his channel. Yeah, man. So the panel is going to be there today, and I think it's going to be a lot of great news, man. A lot of great news.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Epcot, a little about all the remodeling news, stuff like that. Let's talk about a little bit about Star Wars.
I think we should.
Yeah. Have you seen the new poster?
You recently visited it like a couple days
ago.
ago.
Man.
So.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about that real quick. But let me ask you this: have you seen the new poster that came out?
Yes. But maybe we should attack that first before we go into the.
Yeah. So what do you think? I mean, Palpatine is there.
I know. Kind of threw me out a little bit. I knew Palpatine because of the laughter in the trailer. You know, we all knew what laughter. We know that laugh, as Han Solo would have said.
Yeah,
I know that laugh. So yeah, we knew he was coming, but I didn't think he was going to be so prominent in the whole thing. I thought Anakin was going to be coming back.
Yeah, nah.
Well, here's the thing. This is the reason why I say this. Okay, is in canon, and I know Disney doesn't follow canon too much, but in canon, the idea of tricking life that Palpatine's master taught him was that you could put your force into an object that is loved by you, that you loved in life, that you cherished in life. Yeah. And that's how you're able to merge onto other life forms, basically, and have eternal life and never die type deal, from what I understand. So, the reason why I say that I thought Anakin or Darth Vader was going to come back was the whole premise of in Episode 7.
Yeah.
The whole idea of Kylo having Darth Vader's helmet and talking to it and all this other stuff and saying, I'm going to fulfill your legacy. We didn't hear Darth Vader's voice talking back to him. But if you watch that video, if you watch that movie, it seems like he is actually having a conversation with the helmet. And that's why I always thought that Darth Vader is alive in his helmet, which basically kept him alive. It's one of the artifacts to keep him alive besides the breathing, your respirator, and the whole entire suit. But I thought that he would be attached to it. Yeah,
and Walter, let's see what Walter said. I really don't like the poster. I thought it was fake, fan made when I first saw it. Yeah, I think that, you know what? I agree a little bit with you, Walter. At the same time, I'm excited. I like it. I like the first one, though. The first one was simple and nice. The black one with the blue lines and stuff like that. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to get, hopefully. I'm going to get both of them. I don't know if you guys know, I have all the posters from every Star Wars movie.
Yes.
So I have them there in my closet.
He shoves them in my face all the time. He's like, look what I have. And I'm like,
so once I finish a project, and I'm doing, all of them will be hanging there in the wall. But yeah, you know what? I don't think Darth Vader is coming back. I see your point, but I think
not.
I hope, maybe I'm wrong, but I hope this movie will be like the Empire Strikes Back kind of thing, and he's back and takes over, and Skywalker era is gone. Since I don't know what Jay is gonna do.
There is another thing.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No. But I really hope that it will be a great movie. Make it up for last time. The Last Jedi was a good movie. Again, I will say a million times. But I was really disappointed the way they present Luke in the movie.
Right.
I need more.
Yeah.
I think bringing the dark side back and all this.
How they're going to transition over to the next generation.
Exactly. So it will be interesting to see Ubi Frenzy because I can't wait, man. December is gonna be awesome. I can't wait. But I really hope Palpatine has a great part here, and hopefully it will be something like The Empire Strikes Back. I mean, that's one of my favorite movies, so that's why I say that. So anyhow, go ahead, man. You were gonna say something. Sorry.
Well, what I was saying earlier about the Force entity being attached to an object, as far as Palpatine goes, it's two things.
Look, I got the Force power. Look.
How do you do that? The first thing is that his ship, the Death Star, being attached to that. A lot of people are saying that that's what he's attached to, and that's why they're showing it and stuff like that. There is one other thing that people have walked over that is in a lot of the movies. It's only glimpsed every now and then, but Palpatine always had a ring. He always wore this ring. They never mentioned, they never talked about, they never made prominent, but in the prequels, and not so much the older movies, 4, 5, and 6, you don't really see it that much at all, because he's basically, the evil emperor at that point, but he did always have this ring on. It's like a ruby ring.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I thought for sure that they were going to, set up.
They're going to set up. Yeah. I mean, I knew from the get-go that he actually, you don't see him die. You see him fall out into space. Not even space, just the
reactor.
The reactor thing. And this guy's so powerful. And he's there with Yoda, and sometimes maybe I think he's more powerful at the end of the day. But I'm a great fan of Palpatine and Emperor and stuff like that. But I think it's gonna be great, man. I can't wait to see him. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna start clapping and cheering in the movie theaters when they see him.
I know, right? I don't know why.
Even if it doesn't come out, maybe it doesn't come out physically. Maybe it's just the life force thing. But it's gonna be great. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait for December. To be honest with you. Another thing I was going to ask you, and you as well went to Galaxy's Edge. You had a cast member opportunity to go with before I did, which I'm jealous. At that time, I was jealous.
I have connections, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
It's something that...
Please stand clear of the doors, but...
Por favor, mantenga las puertas.
All right. Por favor, mantenga las puertas. And I'm not even Spanish. I just know it because I hear it every 5 seconds.
Everybody goes to Disney is in Spanish. I know that word, right? That phrase. Anyhow, and something that brought out to my attention the other day, and the Kill guy, one of our friends, mentioned it to me. I don't know if you remember seeing the numbers in the garbage cans at Galaxy Edge. You remember seeing some numbers? Yeah.
On the garbage can?
Yeah. So guess what those numbers are?
I wasn't really looking at the garbage cans, to be honest.
Well, we say the garbage can has a logo, has a bunch of things. Probably you guys see it in his blog or my blog. And he was telling me that actually that's the code that they sent to C3PO to unlock the garbage composer thing. Remember the first episode? He sends them a code. Supposedly that's it. So that was pretty interesting. I didn't know. And yes.
The code. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. And yes, the Kill guy is pretty cool. It's one of my friends. Go check out his channel as well. They do live stream on Thursday. So good stuff. So yeah, man. And I was saying, about my R2 unit over there, and this Disney is amazing, and you get the experience, you get to build your stuff, but at the same time, they make this R2 interact with other R2 units around the park. Right. Even if you outside Galaxy Edge, it will still interact, which is amazing.
That's crazy.
And I think the technology, the way we're going, man, it's awesome. I mean, I was just with him in a bag, holding him, and you could hear him interact with other droids. So it's good. It's gonna be awesome. What was your favorite thing now when you went? What do you think was your favorite thing?
Well, okay. First of all, the most awe-inspiring thing was the Millennium Falcon when I standing in front of that huge and they got the peripherals perfect on it. I don't know if I'm using that word right, but hey, Mickey Bunch, what's up?
Hey, Kelly, what's up? You know what I missed though? Before sorry to interrupt, I missed since there was a big line to get to the Falcon when I got there. I did the single rider.
Right.
So what's the disadvantage of that? You don't see the original queue, so I couldn't see the back of the Millennium. I don't like, which I'm gonna do this now when we go opening day. But
I actually left a lot of that out. On my video, since I did a cast member so pretty early on that, I didn't really want to. I did it on purpose. I didn't want to show off too much because I hate it when people give every single last detail away on a video, and then when you go there and you experience it yourself, you're like, oh yeah, I don't know. I think it just brings down I'd like to give hints out, like just check this out. This is most of what you're going to see, not all of it, and you're going to have a couple of surprises in between, and you won't be cursing me later and saying, Florida Freaks gave everything away.
Yeah. UV says, was everything open for the app preview, or do they keep certain things quiet for the official opening? I know they're probably going to keep one or two things secret, maybe, or surprise, maybe more interaction, stuff like that. But I think that was basically what we got in me and Al got in early to Galaxy's Edge. I mean, everything's open, everything's working. The only thing that wasn't working was the new ride that's going to open in December. What was it? Was a new one they opened in December right there?
That would be the Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance. There you go.
December 5th.
Yeah, they already have the queue set up and everything. It's just probably excited or texting or something. And they got
January 23rd, I think, at Disney.
Is it?
Disneyland. I think it is.
So they bump it up to 2020? I thought it was in December. All right.
Well, no, December is Disney World.
Okay.
Disney World's opening December 5th.
Okay, so it's going to open first in Disney World. There you go.
Right. And Disneyland, I think, is getting it in January 23rd, I want to say. I'm not too sure on that date, but I think it's something around
there. Hey, Orlando 360, welcome, buddy. He says that anonymous roaming
bud?
won't be introduced at first. Okay, there you go. So thanks for being here, man. So, yeah. Hopefully...
Oh, the roaming droids. Yes, that's right. I forgot about those.
Yeah, that's gonna be
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what? So
that's gonna give such a big, huge bonus feel to the whole land of having these droids walk around and talk to you.
And I don't know if when you were there, the interaction with Chewie and all this, the Resistance, Kylo walking around and messing with you, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was fun, man. Yeah, it was fun. And then Chewie goes fix the Falcon. They do like a kind of show.
Yeah. Was Rey with him?
No, he was him myself. Rey was in what was Rey? The TIE Fighter, was it?
You see, at the cast member preview, they had the two of them walk around outside.
Yeah, they were working around because, but then,
Falcon,
yeah. So then Chewie was in the Falcon fixing and stuff like that. Was pretty cool.
Oh, that was
pretty cool. All right, so they said they will keep changing up street atmosphere. I will think of it more as they will keep enhancing the land. Not that anything was missed. Yeah, true.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure I spent a lot of money on this land, man, and it looks amazing. And another thing, I don't know if you noticed, and I know a lot of people notice, is that you kind of forget that you're in Hollywood Studios, because anywhere you go, you don't see the park. You don't hear anything.
Nothing. I know.
Nothing. It's like you actually land there, and it will be pretty cool. And I think we should do this one of these days, since we're going to have a long time.
We're going to be hanging out there every other weekend. You know that.
Yeah. It should be cool to go to Star Tours, because, at the end, it always shows the map that you're actually landing in Batu. So that would be cool. Just go there, land in Batu, just walk straight over there. That would be pretty awesome. That will make the experience so much fun. Yeah. So
I love it. What I love that cast member is, we got there in the afternoon and it was daylight still, and we stayed there all the way into the night. And what I loved seeing, I don't know how they did this, but the way they positioned the land, the sun goes down literally between, basically over Olga's Cantina. It goes down. And it's right between the Millennium Falcon and the TIE Fighter that's sitting there.
Nice.
And it's just so beautiful, man. And the sun.
They probably plan all this stuff, man. They have to. They have to do a lot of studies and stuff like that. Let's see what Kelly says from the Mickey Bunch. When we went to Galaxy Edge, Chewie was working on the Millennium Falcon. I thought that was so cool. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. It was awesome. It was awesome. I think that they did a lot of studies, and probably that's why the sun is so perfect. So I'm pretty sure they look at every point.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, I was saying that, you don't notice that you actually, you're there in Hollywood.
Once you go past those walls, man.
That's it, man. Once you go through that tunnel, it's amazing. And we finally passed the tunnel, man. We took a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, waiting for it, and it was fun seeing it. And you know what? I thought it was going to be like a straight tunnel. Mm-hmm. They fooled me. It's like around. You have to turn like a right.
It curves around.
It curves around, yeah. And I thought it was just straightforward, go right in there. So, so it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. And I can't wait, man. So going back to what I asked you, what was your favorite thing? You said besides the Falcon, but what was your favorite thing?
My favorite thing, Galaxy's Edge, would have most likely been. Gosh, every time I think of Galaxy's Edge, I always think of that TIE Fighter and how awesome that looks and how huge and just immense it looks and how awesome the photo-wise that looked. I wanted to take a picture in front of it, but we just didn't have time. We were just going everywhere. We wanted to make sure that we saw everything in case anybody had any questions about anything. But it was insane. Like the TIE Fighter is just so on point, man.
Yeah.
The lighting and the effects and everything that it looks like, and the sound effects. That's what I really like.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole entire park, area, the land, it's just sound effects. It makes you feel like you're there.
Yeah, you hear fighters going around. Even when you're in the Falcon, you can hear it like it's going away, and then it lands.
The ship's landing, and
and then it can start, and then you see Chewie fixing it. So it's pretty cool. You forget that you're in the theme park. Galaxy Edge storyline special. Yeah, for sure. And cast members are on point. They won't break character for anything, unless you see somebody outside. But I had a lot of interaction with cast members.
Yeah,
and they don't break character, right? I asked one of them, are you ready for next week? Since a lot of people are coming in, and he goes like, "Oh, I heard that there's a spaceship coming up with a lot of people." I'm like, "Okay." He said, "Yeah,
right."
Opening day, so that was pretty cool. That was awesome.
Yeah, I had cast members. You know how I always have my GoPro attached to my wrist, and they were like, "Oh, is that a capture unit? You brought a capture unit with you? That's awesome. You must be a tourist here." And I'm like.
Yeah, when I had my camera, I'm with a stand and stuff like that. They asked me the same thing. I'm like, what? Oh, okay. That's what.
Love it, dude. Yeah. But then I had another cast member who was, doing. He was actually in the actual vlog, he was doing food work there, and he
Gotcha.
looked at me and he was just like, "You a vlogger?" And I'm like, "You didn't get the memo, son, did you? You're not supposed to."
Yeah, you probably forgot. I mean, they're
No,
hard and
he just wanted to know what
that's the only.
YouTube channel it
That's
was.
if I could have one complaint, and
Mhm.
I mean, I was there at 11 o'clock, so I got the sun all the way in the top and the heat.
Mhm.
They should put a little more like fans, maybe somehow. I know that they probably
Oh,
don't have a lot because they're gonna break that land spirit thing, but
yeah.
have it hidden somewhere or something. Other than that, everything is good. Oh, I didn't have green milk when I went to pick up both of them. They
Oh,
didn't have
right.
green milk, so shame on you, Disney. You owe me a green milk. So if anyone watching, I want a green
I'll get you a green milk when we
milk.
go.
Yeah, man, they didn't have it for some reason, but I had the blue milk. Which
Yeah.
one you like? I know you have both. I would say that the blue one for me, and this is weird because I know a lot of people they have different opinions about the taste. For me, it tastes like bubblegum. Not that strong taste, but it tastes like bubblegum. Um,
Mhm.
which one was your favorite, and what do you think
Blue.
of the taste and what it tastes like and stuff like that?
Blue with rum. It's fantastic. And it's awesome. See, a lot of people don't know this, right? But I've talked to a couple of my California friends, and one of the things that they were amazed by, they were like, "Your blue milk has rum in it?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And they were telling me that Disneyland doesn't allow alcohol in their park,
Huh.
so they don't have that rendition of the blue milk. They only have the solid blue milk. That's it. You can't get it outside or anything else like that because they won't sell it outside.
What's the blue milk have again? Rum?
It was rum, yeah. The
Yeah.
green has tequila in it, I believe.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I asked for alcohol, but I never asked what was it. They tell me what alcohol was. No, but they didn't say alcohol. They said something else. I
But they
forgot
were
what it was.
amazed. So basically, you want blue milk with rum in it, you have to come to Disney World
Yeah.
because Hollywood Studios, they sell alcohol before you even walk into the building. So,
Yeah,
uh,
then I'm gonna beat Epcot though. Epcot, you can start even the parking lot. You can start drinking already in Epcot,
yeah, exactly.
which is fun. Man. All right,
Yeah.
so they need to revise some things. You can give me 3,000 credits for Falcon.
But not take.
Yeah, man. That's another story. Orlando 360. You know what? I won't. And I mentioned this to my friends, and I think I mentioned it to you that
Mhm.
just to have the experience and build the lightsaber is great. But I won't pay $200. Nah, it's not worth it. 200 plus. It's not. I don't think that experience is not worth it because what I'm gonna do with the lightsaber after the experience?
Yeah, exactly.
Hang in
Put
the
it
wall.
on your wall. Yeah.
Yeah, at least with the droid, I paid $99.99, which is $100. I could play with the droid if I'm bored,
Right, right.
and chase my dog with the droid, which that's what I did. My R2
But
messing with my doggy. So, but
even the droid build though at 99 credits.
it's a experience. The experience is good. I think
Yeah.
I think the droid, honestly, if you have the money, do it. Make reservations and happen. I think it's a great experience.
Yeah.
I mean, again, if you're not a big Star Wars fan, don't do it because you're probably gonna say, "Oh, why all this money and stuff like that." If you're really, really big fan of Star Wars, I suggest you do the droid. It's a great experience. I mean, you could build the thing by yourself. You see them coming to life, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it's worth it. For $99.99, it's worth it. Now the lightsaber, I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I will do the 90. I will do $100 for a lightsaber, but not 200 or something. I mean, 200 plus whatever. But again, it is what it is. There's a market for everything. And I'm pretty sure the lines are going to be crazy that day for lightsaber or for the droid. So you'll see how much. And here's the thing: Disney is making a lot of money, man.
Oh yeah, they spent a lot of money though. You got to remember that.
Yeah, they got to make up stuff. And by the way, Disney, I'm mad at you because, well, it's not your fault, but stocks dropped another $4 or $5. So I'm losing money.
That's right. You have stock in Disney.
So I need you to come up, do something. Now, I'm pretty sure it's going to come up now when all this D23 is over and Star Wars Land officially opens and Disney Plus, which you're going to talk about in a little bit. I think the stocks are going to go up for sure. Go ahead, buddy. Sorry.
When I went for the cash member preview, and I'd
Yeah.
like to take, if Disney ever watches this later on, I don't know if you're going to keep it up or not, but thank you very much. I've already said thank you to them 100 times already, but they basically gave me a lot of access when we went, and invited us. That's the key word here. Invited us to do a tour of the Saber building.
Okay.
Which technically you can't get in there unless you're actually going to buy a lightsaber. I didn't film any of that because I was asked not to, because they didn't want me to promote the fact that I'm actually being a tour of that facility when I'm not supposed to at all. I'm supposed to actually buy one. I also got a tour of the droid building and walked all through that. A cast member walked us through that. Yeah. Again, I filmed some of that, but I didn't film all of that. But what I did film, which they wanted me to film, was the tour, the cast member walkthrough tour and explanation of Ogre's Cantina.
Nice. Yeah, I saw it.
That one I did because they said, please do. This is what we really want you to do while you're here and everything. I was also explained that, the reason why they were coming to me is not because I'm special or anything. It was basically because on that cast member date, I was the only one who was doing YouTube videos.
Gotcha.
Stuff like that. So, and my wife, she works for Disney as well. But she had no pull in this. I want to explain that to everybody that my wife did not set this up. She did not do anything like that. We did not approach Disney for any of the tours or anything like that. They actually approached us and said, hey, you're bringing your husband does YouTube. They know of my channel, and they actually asked me to do something. And so there's a lot of speculation on that because I put the beloved, horrible #hosted on one of my posts, and I had a couple of people come at me with how dare you put that, you are not
I mean,
you are not worthy of the #hosted.
You can do whatever you want, man. At the end of the day, it's our blog, it's the street, but and we do it. I used it the correct way. And we always respectful, and we respect the community, we respect everybody. So by all means, just the haters are gonna hate no matter what. And again, guys, thank you for being here. Breakfast with Pals, the first show for us, and I hope you like it. And we're gonna bring guests and stuff like that coming up in a few weeks. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you go to Florida Freaks. I'm gonna put the link in a little bit. Make sure you subscribe, like, and look at the blogs that he's talking about. Pretty good page, and I'm usually in a couple of those videos with him. We do a lot of collaboration.
It's true.
And also, make sure you like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, like this live stream, and we appreciate it. We appreciate you guys being with us early in the morning. All right, man. So let's talk about Disney Plus. What do you think? Are you
man, I've already I pre-ordered that one.
Talk to me. Oh, you did?
No, I don't think you can yet.
Oh, I know D23 you can pre-order and actually give you a pen or something like that.
I got to jump on that because I'm looking forward to that big time.
So what do you think? You think it's worth it?
Yeah,
right. I mean, for $12.99 or something like that.
That's the whole package.
Yeah,
it's $6.99 for just the basic. Disney Plus.
I mean, you get what? You get Disney Plus. You get ESPN. Well, you get
the 13
for the $12.99. Yeah, you get ESPN Plus.
Discovery Channel, basically everything.
Yeah, that's a package, or you get Hulu as well, which Disney bought. Yeah, so it's worth it, man. $12.99. I mean, I'll pay more for Netflix.
Yeah, you pay right now. You pay about that. It's almost the exact same now.
I'll pay a little bit more because I have more users, family, but whatever. It is what it is. I think it's worth it. $12.99, and then they're gonna have those original episode shows like The Mandalorian.
Yes.
The Obi-Wan, which they announced the script is ready. I can't wait to see McGregor back in that in that character. Original movies are gonna be there.
Yep.
So it's worth it,
And
man.
all the spin-off series and everything,
Yeah.
they're going to tie into future movies, from what I understand too. So
Yeah.
you don't want to not have it because you might get lost when the
Yeah.
movies come out and be like, who's this guy or where'd this guy come from? I'm sure they're probably going to tell you a little bit in the movie, but they're not going to go too much into detail as they would with the series, of course.
Yeah. The Mandalorian. I saw that. I don't know if you had the chance to watch the trailer.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be awesome, man. And we're gonna have Star Wars there for a long time. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be great. I did mention this that I thought a little bit of Boba Fett in it. Obviously,
Yeah.
Mandalorian. I mean, it is what it is, but
Right.
but it's good.
It's kind of like walking in the shoes of an assassin.
I need more stories like that, and I think it's gonna be great. Bounty hunter, yeah. And I think it's gonna be great, and hopefully we get some more. Like, because there's a lot of stuff in Star Wars that we don't know, or we would like to see what happened between old episodes and stuff like that. So again, Disney has a lot of material for Star Wars.
They did a pretty decent job on Han Solo, you know, and I would like to see a series on that. I mean, they did pretty good. So
yeah, they got pretty good.
There's a lot of stories behind Han Solo, you know.
So that's a lot of stuff going on, and again, the price is great for what we're gonna get. You can beat it. You can beat it. You gotta have all the Marvel, Star Wars original movies that are coming in. They have what, the Lady and the, what is it? Lady and Jesus, I forgot.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they gotta have it there too as well. Oh, it's too early for me. But
help us out, Chad.
Yeah, remember, I forgot. But listen, again, the price is gonna be there. It's gonna be great, and I can wait to see it. And hopefully, the stocks will go up.
Lady and the Tramp.
There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I hope. I don't even have to hope. I know it's gonna blow it out. It's blowing everything out of the water. You know.
Yeah.
As soon as Disney buys Sony, and it's gonna be next time.
Man. That's the next one. Because I don't think Spider-Man, they're gonna lose Spider-Man. I think
they're doing an agreement for right now, but we saw the agreement they did with Universal.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think Sony was smart to play the cards the way they did. So it's awesome. Again, I don't know. Maybe Disney buys Sony. Who knows? That would be amazing, man.
Most likely.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But please make sure the stocks are go up. I need to make money. Thank you.
Sure they will. We only have a couple more days in the 20.
Yeah. So we're heading to the top of the hour, Al. And let me ask you this before we wrap it up a little bit and stuff like that. What are your predictions for Star Wars Galaxy Edge opening day? Is it going to be like Toy Story? Is it going to be more packed? Is it going to be a huge crowd? It's going to be decent, since already a lot of AP members went there already and they did the blogs and stuff like that. What do you think will happen?
Well, we don't know. That's the whole thing. And I think I'm going on land mass with this one. You know, Toy Story Land is what, like 5 or 6 acres? You know, it's not huge.
Yeah.
You know, but then we have 14 acres of Star Wars Galaxies. That's a lot more room. You were in there. You saw how wide open those streets are.
Yeah.
Compared to Toy Story Land. Toy Story Land is, you know.
Yeah, true.
And you know, it's wide open. I'm thinking most likely they're just going to open the doors. They're going to have people come in. They're going to do things. The reason why they had, you know, a setup. You know, a time frame set up over at Disneyland was because that area is more condensed. It's more smaller, you know. So they knew that it was going to be the first time anybody has ever seen it. So everybody and their mother's going to be there, which they were. But they had that die down right afterwards, after the whole, you know, initial craze wore off. So I don't know. I think they're probably going to let it go and play it by ear. and I didn't mean to use that pun, but no pun intended. But I think they're just going to let people in and see how it rolls. And if it starts getting chaotic, they may start bringing down a line and doing all that. Hopefully, there won't be a line there at 9:00 in the morning when I show up. But you're going to be there at what, like 4?
Yeah, 4 in the morning. I'm not trying to be there 4 in the morning or a little bit earlier. You know what? No respect Toy Story, stuff like that, because I'm a huge Toy Story fan as well. I think it's one of
me too. I was very impressed.
Great movies, especially the first one and the second one.
Yeah.
But I think there's more Star Wars fan than Toy Story.
True.
Maybe more adults than kids compared to Toy Story. I'm comparing two lengths, right? But I think the fan base for Star Wars is tremendous. It's bigger.
Yeah.
So I expect a lot of people. That's my prediction.
It's going to be a lot of people, but
it's gonna be
how
more
they
people.
Coordinate those people is what I'm talking about.
I think it's going to be more people than Toy Story Land.
Here's a fact, though. Okay, on opening day, you most likely won't be able to get on the Millennium Falcon.
You can say that again. Unless you go
most
early.
Likely won't.
Trust me, that's why I'm going early. That's the first thing we got to do. I told the guys already.
Yeah, I rode it 3 times already, so I'm good.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I mean, before we continue this topic, what I did is when I got the AP confirmation, which I have to thank our friend Prince Charming Dad. If you don't know who he is, make sure you subscribe to him. Great blogger, great friend. He's the one who texts me and says, "Hey, Gonzo, they're opening the AP already." So he sent me the link and stuff like that. I said, "Woof," and they said, "Please wait, don't refresh the browser and stuff, blah blah blah, whatever." And I'm like, "Probably I'm not gonna get it." Then I got it for the and I said like the 19th. I had it for Sunday or for Monday, but I said, you know what? I think Monday's gonna be less people, less crowded because it's back to school here in Miami. It's a weekday. So I don't think it's gonna be packed. Boy, I was wrong. But anyhow, it was packed, man. It was packed. The park was packed. So I think I even texted you and said, "Hey man, I thought this was gonna be empty, but this place is packed. I'm waiting here." Right. Anyhow, so what I did is I enjoyed the land first. So I rode everything and look at everything, and then I stopped filming. Why? Because I know opening day is it's not gonna be that easy.
No, it's not.
Than before. So going back to what we're talking about. And I already told with that and Sam, which probably you guys know from my blogs and Al blogs and stuff like a friend of ours. The first thing that we got to do is the Falcon. We just got to go straight in.
Yeah, go straight in.
And then we had the opportunity to see the land because there's no more rides.
Right.
For now. And I think just to have that experience. Plus, I want to do it. I want to do the regular queue because I missed that part. I want to see the regular queue.
Yes, you do.
And the ride is awesome, man. If we have the opportunity to ride 3 or 4 times, that would be awesome. The other thing I want to do is stay there almost the whole day because I want to see it at night. I couldn't see it at night because I had to come back to Miami that day. So at 3 o'clock, I was ready driving down. But I said at nighttime, it was pretty good, which you saw it. And I think it's a different view, I guess. And it's amazing at night. You told me, and I heard a lot of people saying it. So I want to do that. But
they light it up perfectly, man.
Really going back to the main subject that we were talking about, to the main topic is that, I expect a lot of people, more than Toy Story Land. That's why I'm going to be there at 4 in the morning. Hopefully, I'm going to try a little bit early, but my goal is at least to be there at 4 in the morning, be in the gate, go past through security already. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be there as well. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. So it's awesome. Can't wait, man. And I can wait to hang out with you, with Dad, and a bunch of bloggers, man. There's a lot of bloggers there already. I got Steve World's there. Mickey Bunch is going to be there. Wall of Disney is going to be there. I'm pretty sure Orlando Theme Park 360 is going to be around there too.
Actually,
there's a lot of bloggers, man.
I have news that just came in.
What's that?
One of my connections has just informed me that they will have an app that is just for the Star Wars area.
There you go.
Where the people in your party can basically get a fast pass, but you have to stay in the Star Wars area. Otherwise, you lose the fast pass.
Nice.
It's only to the people that are with you at that moment.
Okay.
So no one can be added to the list or come in late, and you know how we usually do, where we get a fast pass and then
Yeah.
someone shows up and it's like, oh, he's with me too, so
Yeah.
can he get it? You can't do that either. So it's basically you put the names in, you put the people in who you're getting the fast pass for, and
Okay.
you're going to be able to get in. Is that for the rides though?
Is it gonna be? Is it gonna
That's for the
be?
ride. That's for the ride in it.
Is the same app a Disney app, or is it gonna be just a specific app for this?
It's a specific app, right?
Okay. Did it
It's
tell you that?
attached to it though.
Okay. Okay.
No?
So
Oh,
they
it's a separate app.
okay. So they better hurry up because we're right there. Oh, hopefully it's coming soon. Maybe not right now for the opening day. That could be the other thing.
It should
Maybe
be
they'll have
for
an app.
opening day. Yeah, they're setting it up for opening day. So.
Yeah. So, man, I can wait and just to hang out with you guys and have some fun. I know we're gonna have a bunch of videos that we're gonna take, so we're probably gonna have a couple of blogs there. Plus, we have food and wine as well. I mean, it doesn't get better, man. I think this week is like Christmas.
I know, man.
Christmas in August, Florida, man. I mean,
it's a
hanging out
Disney
with
Christmas right now.
yeah, hanging out with your boys, Star Wars opening, food and wine, and just hang around and talk.
Brazil.
Yeah, well, Brazil's not gonna open now, but
it's gonna be a while. But we get the news for it. Oh,
yeah.
Moana. Another thing we didn't talk about real quick is the Moana Living Waters experience.
Yeah, that's coming up too.
I hope everybody saw my beautiful rendition of
Yeah, if you guys
the
have
Moana song. I tried my best.
yeah. Yeah, I think the experience is gonna be good. Honestly, I'm probably gonna get a little hate for it. I'm not really looking forward to it, honestly. But hey, it is what it is. You gotta make it up. I mean, I will go see it, but it's nothing that will.
What, the Moana thing?
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting. It's a little walkthrough thing. You don't have to get a ticket. You don't have to stand in line for it. You just walk through, and it's an experience.
I mean, changes are gonna happen, and sometimes you're gonna like it, sometimes you don't.
I'm wondering what they mean by you're gonna be able to play with water. I know they got the spitting fountains in the basic area of where the Moana thing is going, from what I hear.
That could be it, man. That could be it. So So I
think they're gonna do like some special effects with water in front of you and probably splash you or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably some lights and stuff like that. But yeah. Epcot is having their renovation. It's about time.
Yeah,
because Epcot, in the 90s was like a future park kind of thing, which it was good.
Yeah,
but now we're in the future, and it's like we stayed there in the 90s, late 80s, 90s. So
yeah,
it's about time. Yeah, it's about time they do a
outdated
renovate Epcot. And damn, man, my hair looks all messed up in the morning. Huh?
Speaking of Epcot, though, also the Spaceship Earth will be getting renovated entirely.
Inside or outside?
Both. The outside is going to be getting like LED connection to it. Basically, what they want to do, from what I hear, is that at night, Spaceship Earth, the whole entire ball, is going to glow now, instead of having lights spread out, pushed onto it, where they have the spotlights on it, and they have different colors. They're actually going to be able to change the colors all around the whole entire ball. They're going to be able to put images on the ball of the LED, because it's going to have embedded LEDs inside.
Well, if you remember the Death Star, remember?
Right. Remember that? Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
But that was all projection.
Yeah, but
hopefully they're trying to get away from projection, because sometimes projection can be altered somehow by environment.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
they did a good job, though.
Yeah, they did a good job, and it looks good. So yeah, man, a lot of renovations. Then you have Guardian of the Galaxy ride coming up.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah,
Guardian of the Galaxy. Yeah, sorry.
Really cool roller coaster.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we look into it, and we were there when they start building it, which is gonna be awesome. Just like the one in Magic Kingdom, Tron, which is gonna be good as well. And you and I, we walk and pass by there every time that it builds. So it's good. Hey,
they got hey, Dole Whip
is in the house.
They've got they got scaffolding up now to start building the roof.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So it's starting to come along quite nicely.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if you realize, but you know how much things are coming our way to Disney?
I know.
You got Star Wars, Tron, all this makeover for Epcot, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
You have the one from Good Morning, though, with that. How are you, sir? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. You have this guy. That's what's the name of the Skyliner coming up too? Which
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
it's not right, but it's interesting. Yeah, and hopefully I can be there opening day.
Yes.
Which is coming up in September something, I think. So it's pretty cool.
Very, very soon. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot good things coming up to Disney. And again, my disclaimer: please hurry up so my stocks will go over. Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't like. Do you like losing money? No, right?
No, nobody does.
No. So it went up it went down more, $4 to $5 yesterday. So yeah, I'm waiting there. So, what you got coming up in the pipe, man? Let's talk about a little bit before we go. It's already 11:05. We've been here almost an hour already, and
Well,
Family Sunday. So
in the honor of Disney doing a whole bunch of changeovers and renovations, I will be doing renovations myself. Actually,
oh, you're renovating what?
Florida Freaks.
What are you gonna do?
Florida Freaks will slowly. I'm not going to do it all at once because it's going to confuse the people who are actually subscribed to the channel already. But I'm going to be changing over from Florida Freaks, which is not so much a descriptive name of what the channel is. I'm going to be changing it to what the channel is, and it's the Florida Freak Out. So because that's what we do here, we freak out about everything about Florida, and it's I had actually a really good conversation with several other YouTuber creators, and one being Orlando Theme Parks 360, who he kind of hashed it out with me on like a 2-hour long conversation, which most of our conversations are 2 hours long anyway. But we really worked on it and tried to figure out what the best thing to do is. And the problem is that I believe that the problem, if there is a problem, is that when a new person, a new subscriber, someone who's never seen any of my vlogs before, just sees the name Florida Freaks, they click on and then they see me in Disney World being all family friendly, and it's not exactly what you had intended.
Yeah.
So I believe the Florida Freak Out gives it more of a descriptive idea of what you're getting yourself into. It's something that you're going to freak out about in Florida. It's something, it's not necessarily Disney, although it's a whole lot of Disney.
Yeah.
But there's also Universal. There's restaurants around it. There's nightlife with House of Blues and WTR 101.1.
It's like a complete package, what I call it, more or less. Yeah.
Exactly. And so we're going to change that up. I want to keep the logo because I love, hold on, I have it right here. But we're going to change basically just this. I designed this logo myself and everything.
Nice.
I want to keep that with the double Fs and everything, and kind of Mayan look to it, and just tweak it up, make it more 3D and more, solid. Cool. And but change the name. We want to change the name. And what I'm going to do, I've also talked with my good friend Big Fat Panda.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Big Fat Panda is, he's been doing YouTube for a very long time, and he's been working with Disney for even longer. And but he's very knowledgeable, and he told one of the problems I was having is that I didn't want to change the URL to the channel, because if I did that, I would basically have to create a whole new channel.
Yeah.
And he said the way around that is actually connecting a web URL, like a website, like a .com, to the existing channel, and now we'll have the FloridaFreakout.com. So basically, that's a engineering thing. If I'm sharing it on social media and I want people to come to the channel, I just put in the FloridaFreakout.com instead of the actual YouTube web address, which would be Florida Freaks, and that could be confusing.
Yeah,
come visit us, Florida Freakout, and then here's the address, Florida Freaks.
Gotcha. So you're making makeover in your channel as well.
Yeah.
Then, blog.
New logo.
What do you got for blogs? Where are you getting the pipeline coming up?
As far as vlogs go, they're not being changed. They're going to be the same exact thing that we've been doing somewhat. I mean, that changes by itself as we go along anyway, as we come across new technology and new ways of doing things. But as far as new stuff that's coming up, we got, Star Wars opening that's coming up. We're going to head over to Universal and see how the Jurassic Park roller coaster is coming along, because that's actually the next big step that they're taking. Also, we're going to start looking into the the new Universal Park. So I want to take a look at that over there by oh God, what road is that off of again? It's not exactly connected to the other parks, but yeah, we're going to check that out. We're going to check out. I got a couple of restaurants that I want to do reviews on too around here. My wife loves going to these restaurants that that are kind of like, nobody ever talks about. They're kind of like holes in the ground, basically. Like nobody knows about them. They're small time, not connected to a theme park, but they have great food. Yeah. So, I want to showcase those off and do some outside hotels as well, off property.
Gotcha.
A lot of people who visit theme parks, they more or less want to look for an off-property good hotel, not something like a Motel 6, something that is actually a resort, but you're not paying $960 a night to stay in.
Or $1,500.
Yeah.
Stuff like
or
that.
If you're the Robe, paying like $2,000 for club level.
Yeah. So
that guy.
So guys, make sure you subscribe to Florida Freaks channel. I'll put the link in the chat. And for those who watch the replay, make sure you subscribe to him. Again, great friend of the channel, great support of the channel.
We're going to be doing this a lot too.
Yeah, so we're going to be here every Sunday at 10 in the morning. If we come a little bit late, it's just because we fell asleep, but because we worked so hard. But now we're here. We'll be here in time. Good stuff coming up. And for me,
what do you got going on?
I got coming up, obviously, this project with you. Breakfast with Pulse every Sunday at 10 in the morning. We're already in the live play, so you can see us there as well. Also, we are going to film, obviously, opening day, food and wine. We're going to do the live there. I got to get done with that to do a live there on Saturdays. We're going to do breakfast on Sunday over there, this coming up. And I'm probably going to do a little bit of South Florida vlogs.
Oh, great.
I'll do a little bit of that as well. I'm going to get together with the Lean Project, which is also a big supporter, and hopefully we can do a collaboration down here as well. She lives close by here in Florida. So, yeah, man, a lot of stuff going on the channel. But I'm ready, man, to go to Batu for sure.
Me too.
That's the main thing. I'm a person that takes day by day and stuff like that. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Love you. We're gonna have a great day in Batu. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna have a great day in Batu. So yeah, man. Looking forward to the future. Then I have this huge project that we can talk about, but you know already what's going on.
Right.
Close to the end of the year, so
yes,
I can wait for that.
Yes, I've been looking forward to it ever since you told me.
So it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be more opportunities for both of us and for a lot of friends and family. So looking forward to that. Again, man, I appreciate and thank you for saying yes to this new project. I think it's gonna do well for us, and it gets us out there, and people will see what it's all about. And it's just me having a conversation and get involved with the people that follow us in the chat and stuff like that. And I think little by little, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great.
I like this
because
a lot of things we come across, man, we can't get out on our blogs.
Yeah,
and a lot more stuff out.
And again, it's something similar to. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Disney, but we're gonna talk about blogs. Also, another project that we have together is online gaming. Pretty soon we're gonna do some Call of Duty, Xbox, stuff like that. Right now we're playing GTA because that's the game that I have right now, and that's actually a blog a blog. No, we did a live, and it's right there on the replay. So you guys want to check it out? Go ahead. Make sure you subscribe to Al again. And Al, if we don't find you on YouTube, well, we're gonna find you on YouTube. But what else you got going on? You got Facebook. You got Instagram. You want to tell them how to find you social media, my friend?
Yes. Real quick before we get into that too, there's something I forgot. In October, coming up in October, in the beginning, the Robe is making another visit. Yeah.
Awesome.
He's going to be staying at the Polynesian. It's his home away from home, and so we're going to do another vlog on that. And Big Fat Panda is probably going to join us up on that too. You know, no promises because the man is very, very busy, but he likes to come and hang out with us. So he'll probably...
Let's see if I can join you guys. Maybe I can join you guys. Let's see.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Awesome.
You're welcome to. If you want to join us on any of the vlogs with Mr. Robe, you'll have to contact me and try to set something up because we don't want anybody just coming up and walking up and he gets scared easily. He's he does. But as far as Facebook, if you want to reach us on Facebook, it's Florida Freaks on Facebook. At Florida Freaks.
Yeah, and Instagram too, right?
Instagram is official Florida Freaks.
There you go.
On Instagram and on Twitter. Right now, we're just using our parent channel, which is Alicore, and so it's at Alicore Studios.
Yeah. What about Twitch? We use Twitch a lot.
Twitch is twitch.tv/Alicore.
There you go. Yeah, usually you can find us there for the offline gaming stuff.
That's a lot of that content is mature audiences, though.
We want to make sure. Yeah, unless I'm doing a live in YouTube, then we're gonna.
Then we settle.
Yeah, then we try to beat. There could be a word or two out there that it falls down, but remember when it says gaming, it's not PG-13.
Yeah, it's really not. Yeah, there's things that happen.
Yeah, so maybe I do that. do it online as well on YouTube, but. Again, guys, I appreciate your time. And
here, I could put the link in there for you.
You put it. Okay, so I was gonna put it there. So, guys, we appreciate you here. Again, Al, thank you for saying yes to this crazy,
of course,
project, and I think it's gonna do great. Remember, guys, every Sunday, 10 in the morning Eastern time, we're gonna be here live. Saturdays with Don't Will Dad, Disney Friends at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I think that's it, buddy.
Yeah, I think we did well.
And
it's a great breakfast. Oh, by the way, why don't we give them an idea of what's to come soon? Like, I'm not going to give anything away, but I am going to say that this live, if we get enough likes and everything else like that, and we start doing quite well on it, and you guys share and get the word out that we're doing Breakfast with Pals. Our initial plan to do Breakfast with Pals is to actually make breakfast while we talk about things together, and kind of like a cooking show where we cook Disney meals and Disney desserts and stuff like that, inspired and stuff like that. So that's the future plans for it, because that was the original plans for the show, but we haven't got to the point of that yet. But if we get enough likes, though, we can make that happen.
We get there, and we're gonna have guests as well, and coming up and stuff like that, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Again, we appreciate you guys. For the guys who are watching the replay, thank you guys for watching it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Instagram, you can find me MRGonzoPR. Go ahead and make sure you subscribe to this and channel and like and share it, of course. And without you guys, we wouldn't be here. And thank you guys, and
appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, and thanks for the coffee, man. It was good. Appreciate the coffee, bro. Thank you. It was good. It was good coffee. All right, so
it's Folgers.
All right, buddy. So don't go anywhere. Let's stay for a little bit so we can talk. Absolutely. In the meantime, guys, appreciate you.
We'll see you real soon.
I mean, good night, good morning. See, I'm already. I think it's night, man.
You're used to saying good night.
Yeah, it's early in the morning. All right, guys. Thanks for the support. We appreciate you. Happy Sunday. The next time you see us, we'll be in Galaxy's Edge.
That's true.
My friend, live, yeah. My friend, I'll see you in 3 days, more or less. Yeah. Wednesday, right? Yeah, we hang out on Wednesday for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys. So thank you for being here. You have a good morning. Happy Sunday. Enjoy your week. And see you guys in Orlando.
That's right. We'll see you real soon.
Adios.